Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Amnesia Memories with Sisters Therapy. We're getting bad endings.
Yeah! Just a note, I'm trying to do something that I don't think I did in other routes. If we click an option that we didn't do before, but I skip over it in the compilation thing, it's because maybe only 1 or 2 lines of dialogue were changed, and it's nothing super significant. I guess we'll show off bigger scenes.
Yeah.
If those happen, but if it's just like small dialogue changes, we're just gonna skip over it so that the video is not an hour long.
Okay. Take your time and stuff. Are you get? But I'm surprised this kid. What?
So he's asking if we want to do a surprise call.
Oh.
And we say, yes, please.
Cool. Sure. Be spoopy. Being
he's
honest.
Like, all right, I'll call you on a day you least expect
Cool.
it.
Sis. Yeah.
I think that's actually going to be something that'll come up later.
Oh, cool.
Ixter.
Hey, Ixter! That's actually what we gotta say. Hey, Ixter! And he's like,
What the hell?
what?
Oh, you're here, S.
Morning.
Yes.
And then he's like, did you just give me a nickname?
Wait.
It's like, oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Make progress by making mistakes. Take you one step forward at a time.
Yes.
S. S. One more time. Oh, JK. Let's stop cycling.
You gotta push S.
I want to push that ass.
I just gotta
slap that ass.
That is. So he starts running to go to the place, and we have to just let him go. Just let him go. And then, you blend in with people passing by, and you lose him.
Target's been lost.
So you go back to the cafe at this point,
Awkward.
and we're like, do we want to call him? Might be along the path home, but basically we just lose him. And then he's like, oh, hi! It's like, and this is when you find out.
Oh,
like,
this is the meeting
this
spot.
is the
yeah.
meeting spot.
Okay. Oh, hey, there you
phone.
be. Oh, he's waking us up.
Hello?
Yeah, he's doing a wake-up call.
Aw.
He's never done that before. It's so noisy. Get the answer it.
And he said, yeah, he'll call us one morning when we least expect it. And, we have to say, oh, right, I did forget. What a surprise.
My strategy was a success. I win.
I couldn't wait any longer.
What was the voice?
Was it exciting for you?
Was
I'll
it good
see.
for you too?
Okay, thanks.
Good job.
Okay.
Perfect. Beautiful scene.
It's just a cute little scene.
That is cute.
Yes. Oh, just kidding. Yes. I feel like I'm yelling at a child. Like I was trying to teach this letter to a kid. He doesn't know Q.
Oh.
And so I drilled him on. I was like, hey, what's this letter? I don't remember. It's Q. Okay. What's this letter? Point at the same thing. Q. Okay, what's this letter? K. Oh my gosh, child, it's Q.
What?
Yes.
Okay, there should be a new scene coming up, maybe. We'll find out. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, I don't know how the frick this is triggered, because in my first playthrough, I also didn't get this scene. But whenever I go for the endings, I get this scene, even if I'm going for like a bad end.
Weird.
So I have no idea, but this is a fun little scene.
Okay.
Hey there. Do you have some time now?
No. Okay.
If so, you want to go watch a movie on the way home? I feel bad about yesterday. I want to make up for it.
Oh.
And the other day, you were saying we should do something together.
Did you really say you should go and do something together? Maybe when you saw the last movie? I guess he really is devoted to remember little details like these.
Yes, he is.
Anyways, let's go home together. Wait around somewhere after you change. I'll call you.
He'll call you? I've got a feeling this will get interrupted. Or am I thinking too much about it?
The former?
What?
10 minutes later.
10 minutes later. Hello? Wow, that was fast.
I'm done. I made you wait a while today, so I tried to make it quick. Sorry, but could you come back to the front of the cafe? It's closer to the theater.
This is record time for sure. Maybe he really does feel sorry about yesterday. Alright, let's hurry back.
Yay!
Yay!
Movie time!
Wonder what we'll see this time.
Natsuki, over here.
Oh yeah, that's her name.
Yeah, it's been a while since we went on a date uninterrupted. So what do you want to see? I usually end up picking things I'm interested in. You should choose today. Though I can already guess what you're going to pick. Well, don't worry, we're getting endings.
Oh yeah.
You don't mind by chance remember what kind of movies you like, do you? I guess you can just pick anything. If he's surprised, just tell him that's how you feel today.
So for bad end 1, we gotta say,
Dead Man's War. I kind of felt it in my bones.
But for basically all the other ends, you gotta say A Passionate Affair. We'll probably see that scene later. But
Okay.
maybe. I don't know if it's the same. It's like you realize that's a horror action movie, right? I thought you didn't like them.
Uh-oh, I think he's suspicious.
But I really like movies like this. If you really want to watch it, I'd be more than happy. And don't you think horror movies are just perfect for a date?
It's how you cuddle.
Just saying, if you feel scared, feel free to hold on to me.
I usually hide my face.
I bail.
Yeah!
Like, bye. I'm gonna go play Sims now.
It's pretty crowded. Well, it is a summer break. But nobody should notice if we do something off in a corner.
Whoa.
What should we do?
Whoa.
What do you want me to do to you?
Whoa.
Uh-oh, there's that nervous look. Maybe less nervousness and more embarrassment. It's just so fun to watch, and it makes me want to tease you more. Don't worry, we'll just hold hands. Or would you not like that either?
Aw.
Then we say, no, I wouldn't dislike it. Alright then, let's hold hands. Put your arm on the armrest. And this is where you get the CG of them holding hands!
so cute.
I'll have to punish you if you get too embarrassed and let go before the movie ends.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the first time we've done something a couple would do since we started going out. I'd be really happy if it were always this straightforward. I guess that's impossible. I'll just be happy that we get to do this for now. I'll get to hold hands with you for the next 2 hours at least.
Remember when movies used to be an hour and a half?
Yeah. Okay, I think we could skip now.
Yes.
Oh, nope. Sorry. Oh wait, you have the day off. See you the day after. This is familiar now.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's
It's the same thing! It's the same thing!
Normally in the normal days, blah. Yes. As I get more and more aggressive. Hello, everybody. So the computer fucked up again and decided, no more voices, just game. And then it went to Game Land and left us alone while we just went, endings. And it's now gone forever.
Yeah.
So we're doing post-commentary.
Hi, this is post-commentary, and unfortunately, it's been a while since we recorded these endings, but...
Fuck if I remember a lot.
So we're not gonna...
Oh, yeah, this is when he fucking, this is when he dumps us, right?
In a way. So we're not gonna
the
be...
bad end?
This is the bad end one. I'm sorry. We're not gonna read the lines because this was pre-recorded. And it's kind of hard to skip with stuff that's pre-recorded, but we are going to talk about like our thoughts going through this, or like thoughts about what exactly is happening. I'm sorry that it's not like live, but I think us talking about our reactions will at least give some semblance of the experience that we had.
Yeah, this is when he goes like, "Fuck you, scary."
Yeah, this is like
Wait, oh my gosh, this is the one where he, like...
He went Toma for a few seconds.
Right, and I was thinking, oh man, we need a safe word, holy crap.
No, yeah, right.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've told you guys before that Toma, in my opinion, is as far as it goes, but I remember going through this near the beginning because I think I did Iki's route before I did Toma's route, and I remember getting to this part and being like, wait, I love Iki, why is this happening? Does this always happen to me? But we were getting the endings at the time, but it's still a kind of like a scary ending.
Yeah,
It's a really
heavy.
creepy one.
Yeah, because like it feels so out of left field.
Yeah.
It kind of is interesting because we don't have a train freak out this run.
Yeah, we don't.
So it's almost like he absorbed the train freak out into himself and was like, just a second, let me summon train into my body. Hello!
Yeah, because, I mean, there's other routes where we see him go a little bit crazy, but never, like, full-on train, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
He doesn't go full train.
On a scale of sane to train, where do you stand?
Yeah, so with this ending that's going on right now, basically he's being like, you don't have amnesia, do you? And then he kind of goes... I'll be honest, I have to admit it,
He gets
because
a little rapey.
dating sim logic, I have to admit it, even though Iki's one of my favorites, he really goes very accusatory of like, why didn't you tell me? Did you not trust me?
Yeah, he was very butthurt this ending.
And
Yeah.
And
This one...
I can understand that, because even like withholding secrets from loved ones is like never leads to good things.
it
No.
doesn't. And
Even like surprise parties is like the worst experience on the planet.
yeah, I think if we had to get a moral from this ending, I think that would be the moral it was trying to send, to be like, you should communicate with your loved ones.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
this does it with shock value.
Yeah, like, a lot of the bad endings I've been pretty okay with. Like, I don't like bad endings.
I
just
don't
'cause
either, yeah.
Secondhand embarrassment, secondhand shame, all that
Yeah.
joy of anxiety. But
Yeah.
this one honestly made me uncomfortable.
No, it really did make me uncomfortable too. Like
It's
when I first
awful.
played it, because like again, I really like Icky, so it was
Yeah.
weird getting to this part and being like, was I just the oblivious person that I always was and not know this
Yeah.
about him? But he kind of like leans into it being like, okay, you don't trust me, then I'm gonna just spout all these lies. That's what you want, right? Like it
Yeah.
comes from character wise, it comes from a location of him just being upset, like, I wish you would have told me. Well, if you're not going to tell me, then I'll be the person that you thought I was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it a couple times in a few dating sims. Like, not funny enough, not to this extreme.
Yeah.
But you definitely still get it in a few dating sims. Like, I think it happened in... Oh, shoot, what was it? I want to say it was Seven Scarlet. Which is a dating sim I finished recently, which was actually really good. It has to do with, like, what are they called? Revenants and
Huh?
dead people. It was interesting. It was weird. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
But, like, it's still a really weird ending. And, like, you get really scared, like, something bad's gonna happen, but it never gets to the point. Like, Iki will, like, he goes up, and I think we're at the part where he kind of, like, pushes you around
Yeah,
and
he
stuff.
just did.
Like, it certainly feels like it.
Like it feels like he was about to do something bad, but
then
but at the same time, he probably wouldn't have.
Because at the very end, he's kind of, like, said, just get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's you get it sometimes with these. I also see it in anime. That's the other spot I see it in is it's when they're this butthurt. They kind of decide to just be that dark person that you see them as, and almost to like
That's what we see, right?
solidify it in the female's brain to make them go away.
Yeah. So I think that's exactly what they were doing here,
These
unfortunately, but...
these kind of endings kind of bother me though, because
Oh,
like
absolutely.
I feel like it poisons the good ending, because you look at this and you realize this character is capable of doing this.
That's exactly what I think about Icky. Icky's one of my favorites.
Oh, for
and
sure.
This is the part where he gives up. But Icky's still one of my favorites, but I always think about this bad end and I'm like, okay, this feels like it's out of a character. Mm-hmm. So I try to ignore it, but at the same time it's still in the game, so I don't know.
Yeah, and
It's really hard because like in some dating sims, some of the bad endings make no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like I think in Haokoki, which is a dating sim based off of the Shinshigumi of the like samurai Edo era of Japan. And some of them, like, their bad endings are like complete 180 of character. And it's so bizarre. And it's like, wait, whoa, why are you hating on me right now? What did I do? Hey, oh, bad Ed. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bitch.
And I feel like we got that with this ending.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But with how dating sims have so many paths written, there's bound to be those few bad ends that make no fucking sense.
Here's the thing. Icky has 3 bad ends. So I was like, okay, for some reason he has an extra bad end more than the other ones.
What's a non-canon bad end?
So I kind of I consider this one to be the non-canon bad end if I had to pick one.
That's fair.
This is one that they just kind of had on the writing room floor. We're like,
Let's use this.
I guess we have like some megabytes left in the game. Here you go.
This will be creepy. Let's not put it to the truth.
And I mean, if this is written by the same people as like no, it is written by someone like this is Idea Factory / Automate.
Yeah.
They'll have creepy Ed. They have like it's in their contract or something. They have to have creepy bad Ed, no matter the tone of the game.
They're actually kind of good.
They're really good. But it's like even the wrong tone, like it just tonal shift. Like, by the way, we're scary now. And it's like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Speaking of scary,
this one.
Yeah, we're on bad end 2 right now.
Hi, honey.
Pretty much.
Pizza! Oh, pizza! Sorry.
Hi, post-commentary. So...
Same old, no matter what we're recording.
But this is when, in the original, when we were like, oh my gosh, if we went the other direction, they totally would have killed us. And they totally kill us.
Yeah. So how this is triggered, basically, is at that start, where you have to talk, like, you're like, should we talk to Icky right now? If you do talk to Icky, that kind of just incites the fangirls a little bit more to be like, this was the right thing to do.
This bitch gotta die.
Yeah.
So, it's the creepy ending. And, like, this ending is still really creepy. Actually, fun fact.
I really like it.
The playthrough that I watched that got me into Amnesia Memories, like, helped me learn what it is, they got this ending their first time.
Ooh. Was this Dodger or somebody else?
This was Dodger, actually.
Oh, okay.
I like Dodger.
I don't know. I think she's totally chill if we talk about her stuff. But basically, she got this ending her first time. And I remember seeing this ending and, like, being immediately interested in the game because I was like, hello, pizza.
That exact wording.
Yes, exactly. Because I was like, well, I want to know what the good end is. Like, because you, again, in this ending, you see a little bit of creepy Icky again. So I was like...
And then you see that fucker.
Yeah, and I was like, and I saw all this creepy stuff, and I was like, what is this game capable of? It's actually making some really creepy situations, and so that alone really interested me. And I also saw people in the comments talking about Ukyo being like, Dodger, you shouldn't have given him such a really bad voice, please. And she's like, no, I'm keeping it. And all the comments were talking about Ukyo, and I was like, I really want to know what's going on.
Who is this person?
So that inspired me to get this. So I have a weird story with this ending. But basically, once the fan club finds you, as far as I know, once the fan club finds you in this forest, they have it set up where they can go in a loop, and you can get lost in a loop, so that the fangirls will all be able to find you and chase you down until they push you off a cliff.
Yeah, so we get a little bit of, we get a lovely echo of Shin's route.
We do,
which
actually.
is kind of fun.
No, you mentioned that earlier. In the playthrough, you're like, watch, we're gonna get pushed off a cliff. And I was like,
I was wrong.
I was like, don't tell them. Don't let them know.
I keep calling your shots, game. I know what's up.
And what's interesting is in this ending is the one time where, like, you get so scared from the memory you get that Orion gets shoved out. So you really do kind of, you kind of end up in a coma / die alone.
Which is super sad.
And you're just left calling out for Orion, which, funny enough, my brain, like, is almost leading more credence to the Orion is Ukyo theory. Because this is totally the ending where Orion decided, no, I'll save her in every
timeline.
And then he went a big cuckoo bonkers and a developed strain.
Yeah.
Who will kill your ass.
Did we talk about the wishes during the endings where we lost this? Because, like, that was really a great conversation.
I don't remember, but maybe that could be a good conversation to bring
we'll
up
have it again. So, like, what do you remember about it again?
So I remember we were talking about how, like, all of these, it's kind of doppelganger-esque where there are wishes in all of these routes.
He made a wish to be popular.
And ended up with eyes. And, like, everyone made a wish except Kent.
Because Kent's the
No,
generic.
he
No.
made a wish. He made a wish that the dog would disappear.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
right. We murdered our puppers by
Poor
accident.
popper. But yeah, so I wrapped it into my lovely theory that Orion is Ukyo, where Orion wished to save us, and
it's like, okay. And then it throws him into a Madoka Magica situation.
yeah. Like originally, I thought maybe Ukyo was the result of him being trapped in a body for too long. Like maybe it. Oh, thank you.
I guess you have a drink.
It's empty.
But,
yeah, I'm so certain of that theory. Like Orion is Ukyo.
Oh, she-
There's no question in my mind.
Yeah.
I guess we forgot to talk about how creepy Rika's face is.
Oh no, it is fucking
man,
creepy.
it
I
is
hate
so scary.
I love it so much because it's terrifying.
It's
I
really
love
good.
and hate it. Like the art team did such a good draw. Drawb.
A good drawb.
Good drawb.
Good drawing job.
You know, just from like the snippets I've been catching, thank you for not making me play this game.
You're welcome.
This is a reason. There's a reason why I made it
there
sister.
you are, you bitch.
I made it sisters therapy because I had you in mind, and I was like, I know Jesse can tolerate it. I know Luke can't. It's sisters therapy now.
Yeah.
And then Sunshine played it on his own time, so it worked out.
Yeah. It's a good game. This is a good game.
I like this game. Yeah.
I'm really excited to get to another company, like another thing this company did, which is called Code Realize.
I'm
which
excited for that too.
I have all 3
Ooh.
of that series now for the PlayStation.
Was
so
that the one
hopefully,
with the historical characters?
yes, like
Sherlock and
Frankenstein, yeah, and Herlock Sholmes.
Herlock Holmes.
It's a good one. I love it. It's my favorite, I think.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm sorry that we spoiled earlier that we get pushed off a cliff. I'm sorry.
I mean, we are just getting the end.
We're still trying to figure out how to do post commentary.
What's on commentary?
So
Well, honey, just make a comment about game. Where do we go?
Game! Screen! Screen! Back to me, screen!
the screen's black. There's nothing to show.
Nothing will beat that Monsters Prom episode.
I don't think so either. That was. I hope
Indeed.
I can achieve that in the future, but that also took a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, and with me trying to look for a full-time job once I graduate, hopefully,
Right.
time might be more limited, but I can be hopeful. I want to make something like that one day.
That's right. This is the ending where Icky is like, I vow vengeance for my darling fallen loved one.
Yeah.
And then he brings out a knife, is like, those bitches gonna get stabbed.
Yeah, he's like,
Or actually, no, he's just like, they will feel the same thing you do. He's gonna go push them off a cliff several times.
yeah,
Till they fall into comas.
He invites them all to a party on a cliffside and just kind of like sets it to blow.
No,
See-
like,
No,
he
I
has...
just kind of imagine he builds like an entire balcony over a cliff with like a lever to pull. It's like everyone gets in
Same.
the middle for a picture and pull the lever. Cronk.
And then the balcony just tips down on the cliffside. And they
Is it sad to say this is the one ending where I'm like, the crazy Icky makes sense?
Oh,
in a way?
absolutely.
I agree.
This is crazy Icky that I can accept it.
Because this is the one where he's like, I finally had something great,
and they took it away from
like
me.
they do with
Yeah.
everything. I'm sick of it.
Yeah. At the same time, though, like, I hear my mom in the back of my head saying, if you want to know how a guy is going to treat you, watch how he treats others.
Exactly.
And it's like-
exactly.
Well, they're dead.
Yeah.
I'd probably be dead too.
Yeah, no, I get that too. That's actually something I tell myself is like, if you want to know how people are treating you, see how they treat others. And that's how I'm trying to like make sure that I let everybody know that I want to talk positively about other people. But anyway,
That makes sense.
with this ending,
This is the normal end?
yeah. No, wait.
No, this is bad end number 3.
Yeah. Bad end number 3. We tried getting the normal end. We're gonna get the normal end once we're done with this here. But basically this bad end was just kind of us being like, I don't know if I can handle this anymore.
Oh, that's right. This is when we get to a day and then it just fast forwards like a bazillion days and he's like, nah, time's up. Let's end it.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, you guys wanted to take a break for a while, right? Because the fangirls were getting on.
Oh, right.
All this stuff was happening. And instead of, you know, in the good / normal end, I think it's in the normal end too, where you guys talk it out and, like, talk about things that are going on. And obviously fight a little, but at the end, you guys still, like, you learn more about each other.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, that doesn't happen. You
Yeah,
guys
you
just
just-
keep your distance, and then the month ends.
Yeah.
It's really depressing, actually.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like this was actually a good bad end in a sense. Like,
I think so too.
you know, no one was hurt. Truth, like a horror, like physically. It's just, you know,
It was very realistic.
It was a very real breakup. Very real.
Yeah, a little too real.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually very impressed with because I don't get a lot of that from Ultimate with their bad endings. Because usually it's someone dies.
Yeah, and what I
Or
like,
someone
dramatic.
gets hella rapey.
yeah, with this ending, actually, what happens is you see Icky talking to Kent afterward, you know, like, one of his only friends, and just being, like, super sad about it. And Kent's just there, like, here, I don't know what to do in this situation. Let's go to the beach. Take your mind off of it. Let's just spend some time together
Let's
as
go
friends.
have a summer break.
Yeah.
And, like, this solidified my, quote, bromance of
Yes.
my, like, bro TP, I guess, of these two. Because, like, even after all this, Kent has no reason to be with Icky, but he's like, look, I know you're upset. I don't get it, but we can do something
Yeah.
to get your mind off of it. And it's just great. I love it.
I love it.
Thank you.
They're what's the word I'm looking for? Their dynamic is just so sweet and so like honest, and I love it.
And
Yeah.
Kent's totally just like the sober driver for Icky whenever they
Oh,
get drunk.
absolutely,
He gets
because
drunk.
Icky has a drinking problem.
Yeah, and then he's like also the kind of guy who stays with him the next morning, helping him with his hangover.
Holding his hair.
Yeah, holding his hair when he's thrown up in the toilet. They're the best. I love them. They're my bro TP.
Yeah, I really like them as friends, like, a lot. I know I can see, like, I know a lot of people can see them probably as a couple, and I
That's
could get
fine.
I could
I
get
can see
that
it.
too. But me personally, I'm chewing out loud. I'm sorry. Me personally, I really just like the idea of them just being such good friends.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, their support of each other is just good. It's
I
good.
agree. No matter what support you believe that they have, I think it's good support. I approve. Dang it.
And I think it's actually kind of nice that he'll let Icky kind of revel in his, what is the word I'm looking for? Like his downer about himself kind of speech, but then also at
Yeah.
the same time it's like, okay, now you're done. Stop that, you stupid.
Yeah, like even like the line we just barely saw was like, I wouldn't recommend suicide. He's like, I know you're upset,
Don't do
chill.
that.
but don't do it, please.
I don't want to deal with carrying your dead corpse.
Yeah.
Like they can joke with each other so well, and it's so sweet.
Yeah, like it's for me, what I get from the ending is that you can see that they've really been through the thick and thin of everything. Like ever since they first met. Like even though they have a really unique friendship / relationship, you can tell that they still care about each other
Yeah.
no matter what happened. And whether they want to admit it or not. They still have that weird connection.
Which is great.
Yeah.
It also feels like with that ending, funny enough, just with that last line where it's like, I wanted to live here with her.
Yeah.
It's almost like he never went back to that apartment. Like he just
Yeah.
moved in with Kent or something. Just he couldn't stand being there.
I can
with
see
the
that.
memories of the thoughts he had and
I can see that actually.
oh
Yeah, those are all the endings we got for that one. We need to still go and get the normal end because
oh yeah, because it was broken.
we tried for a real long time to try to get the normal end, and I wasn't using the. I'm trying to remember if I was using the same walkthrough or not, but
It was a different
with Icky, I always had trouble of getting one of his ends, and I guess it was just the normal end this time. So we need to go get the normal end, and then we're gonna move on to the next route.
one. Yay!
We'll go to the true ending. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
gourd.
we'll have live reactions in a bit.
Back to the live. Ah!
That pointing dab, like, let's go!
So if we did everything right, we have to tell Toma that we haven't decided yet if we want to stay with Icky or if we want to go home. I see. I'd asked my parents if they could let you stay over at their place, but I don't know when my parents will be moving either. I wouldn't want to recommend that option.
Oh, your parents are leaving too.
Anyway, have something to eat. Cheer up a bit. I think we could skip again.
Yes. Can we leave town? Yay! Get out.
Piss off.
Fuck you.
Bye.
Hello. Please leave. He just wanted to linger, and I didn't like that. Hello.
Success.
Hello.
Hello?
Success.
Let's try skip.
Yes.
Ooh, I accidentally double tapped it. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, S.
Yeah.
Me, sorry about the other day.
This voice is.
Oh. It's
Oh,
our
this is
dad.
Dad!
It's our dad. Who was dad?
Your boyfriend, IQ, was it? Give him my apologies as well.
Oh, it's your dad.
Yeah, you have your voice back. 'Cause
I can do my voice again.
You're not dying in the
I'm
middle.
not dying.
I'm often dying. To tell you the truth, I was scolded by my wife afterwards. She was so mad she hasn't even talked to me for the last 3 days.
Of course.
I wonder how I've done this.
Why do I just imagine this kind of man? He's like, she hasn't talked to me in 3 days. I've printed out a new divorce paper.
Aw. I can't win against her. I'm not exactly one to keep my mouth shut when women scold me, but well, I'm just no match against her. She was the one who gave me the determination to leave town.
What's with your dad?
Is it not really the dad?
That would be weird.
It's Toma pretending to be our dad.
I'm sorry about my attitude before. I shouldn't have said something so controlling. But even having said that, I still just can't leave you alone to live by yourself. This might sound a little blunt, but, well, you know, we can't exactly afford this.
Oh.
I can't offer you any more support, and of course I can't agree with you living with your boyfriend either.
Bullshit, Dad.
You're still too young. This is something that will determine your future. Do you have that kind of will?
No.
I know how you feel about things, but I don't plan to get divorced again. Your stepmother is waiting for you too.
Your crumply paper. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
I'm so sorry.
Like the record show.
You need to think this over again. I'll be waiting for your answer.
Click. Oh. I didn't mean to be so on cue.
Hey, your dad might not have gotten married on a whim again this time. Maybe your dad is trying to change his ways, just like how meeting you changed Icky. In that case...
This would be your 4th mom.
Huh? What's
Who
wrong?
talked to, right. This marriage was different from the others. Hello? Oh, Memories!
Memories. You're going to live alone? Don't say such foolish things. How old do you think you are?
Dad, you don't know me!
Go to your room, young lady.
This is my room!
Oh, damn it. Try that again. Stop acting so selfishly and get ready to move.
No!
Dear, calm down a little. You're always refusing to listen to other people. That's why she said she wants to live apart.
Yeah, listen to Mom. What?
But she's still just a child.
That's only natural, even for children, to dislike when you try to force them to do things they don't want to do.
I don't know how to feel about you.
That's true, but...
Natsuki, I understand why you might dislike me. I'm your father's 4th wife, after all.
Awkward. I bet you don't feel very comfortable about that either.
But I really am worried about you trying to live alone.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Maybe you should try to stay away from your father for a little while. Calm down and think it over again. What do you think about that, dear?
Well, I guess so.
Only because I don't want you mad at me.
Understand. But only until the end of August. I won't wait any longer.
I was about to say something terrible for being like, I have him wrapped around my finger.
You do. That's right. Even after that, I couldn't believe that Dad would change. I refused to live with him. But Icky was just like my dad. And Icky changed himself. Yeah, this is like the canon route. I'm sorry. I know there's a true ending, but it's so true that you marry your dad, basically.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe my dad did, too.
It's weird in ways.
It's so weird.
Like, did you know that Mom really hates cherries? And I really, well, not cherry as the fruit, but like cherry flavoring.
Oh, yeah.
I really hate cherry flavoring, but you know who really loves cherry flavoring?
Dad.
Anthony and my dad.
I do too.
What's wrong with you?
Like, I don't
It tastes like cough medicine.
Well, like, okay, the cough medicine cherry flavors I don't like.
That's all cherry flavors.
Aw.
Name something that isn't.
The friggin' Jolly Rancher cherry flavor.
No, that tastes awful.
What?
What's wrong with you? I can't talk to you.
Oh, you best kid.
I gotta leave.
Hey, Orion, what do you think? Orion?
I think you're weird for liking cherries.
Orion?
What is wrong with you? I'm going back.
Orion, where are you?
I'm going back to heaven.
I didn't even talk about cherries, Orion. I prefer blue raspberry.
What the hell?
You don't like blue raspberry?
There's no reason. No, I don't actually.
What?
It tastes so fake.
Are you crazy? That stuff's so much.
I love raspberry. I love raspberry.
Okay, I love raspberry.
I love raspberry, but I hate blue raspberry because it tastes so fake.
Okay, I guess I can understand that, but at the same
Yeah.
time, but that's a damn good Jolly Rancher.
I don't like it. You know what's a really good Jolly Rancher? I'm sorry. I know we have to get through this ending, but this is important. Listen, you know what's a really good Jolly Rancher?
Okay.
There are pineapple Jolly Ranchers.
I've never had one,
They
actually.
are so
I'll have to try one.
delicious. It tastes like fucking pineapple.
I'll
Thank you
try
for
it.
coming to my TED Talk. On we go.
I'm home. I'm so tired. There's so many things that I can't remember. What happened to me? Why can't I remember anything? I feel like I'd always consult with someone during times like these. But with whom? Maybe I'm just sick. Maybe I should go home. I don't really want to leave Icky, though. But Icky might just like me because the power of his eyes doesn't work on me. If there was someone else like this, he might not continue to feel this way. I don't even know what to do.
Orion's like, I will become Train. And then I will marry Natsuki.
Oh, that's actually really sweet, kind of.
I mean, he doesn't know he's gonna go nuts.
Yeah, that's why he says, I'll become Ukyo instead of Train.
On a scale from Train to Train. What do you say, Orion? How you feeling?
On a scale from Ukyo to Train.
No, but Sane to Train rhymes though.
Oh, that's fair.
Like you gotta get that.
That's fair. You gotta get that.
All right.
Kicking it.
Today's the end of August.
So it is. So it is.
Are you going back to your dad's place? It's not like you can live with me. Even if I said I wouldn't do anything, you can't believe me completely, can you? But still, I guess 3 months is too short of a time to decide your future. Maybe things would have been different if we had more time. Don't you agree? You know, I waited around for 2 months after figuring out that I liked you, before even bringing up the idea that we should go out. And I really was thinking about the future. I wanted to be with you forever. I wanted to be by your side, even if I couldn't touch you. It's kind of embarrassing to say this now, seeing how I couldn't get you to figure it out after 3 whole months. I guess now we'll be 2 hours apart by train.
I'm sorry.
All I really wanted was for you to say it's okay.
To sum it up, he's living in despair. Now then, what do you think?
Oops. I couldn't help save Icky from his despair. I couldn't be the one to be there for him like that. I'm sorry. Oh, hello?
2 weeks later.
It's September, oh my gosh.
Hi!
Don't look like you're about to cry. It's not like we'll never meet again.
Do we go on dates every, few months?
If you just want to meet, just let me know. If you want to hear my voice, give me a call.
Long distance relationship!
It can be done.
I'll be happy to accept you, whether it's day or night.
That was what me and Luke did for, basically an entire year. It was a
Aw.
long distance relationship, and then he'd visit me.
Yep.
Okay.
But I won't be the one to call or contact you.
Why not?
Because you didn't choose me. I get that. I would be pathetic if I just kept trying to win you over. We won't be able to work together. We'll be attending different schools. It wouldn't be strange for our feelings to drift apart too. If you want to distance yourself, that's totally up to you. It's okay to forget about me.
But I won't forget you.
You should go inside.
I won't forget.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, I'll probably end up forgetting eventually. Eventually. Maybe after about 10 years or so. Probably.
Oh, he's like, I won't. I'm just too macho to say it. Too much. Sorry.
Don't apologize anymore. I'm not doing this to try and make you feel bad. Just give me a call when you feel like it.
2 steps away, give him a call.
Yep.
Aww.
Anyway, take care. Maybe we'll meet again. I really loved you.
No! That normal ending hurts.
That normal ending is terrible.
Hello? Are you here to comfort my sadness? Whoever's outside my door.
Outside your door?
I think who's my neighbor either coming or leaving. They just get to hear my cries.
Just give me a call when you feel like it. 1 month later.
Did we call?
Hello.
Hello?
Subject, how are you? Too icky.
The air here is really clear. It's a little colder than Tokyo, but the stars are very beautiful. Although it's not as nice as Shinano. Please come visit when you have some time. I'd like to see them with you. I'll be waiting.
Oh.
Oh, that's a cute way to end it. Oh, that's adorable.
Yes, I want to see it. You're free this weekend.
Yes! Yes! That's an adorable normal ending.
That is cute.
So cute.
Like most of the normal endings are like, oh, it's kind of bittersweet. That one's like, hope, hope.
That is really good.
That was almost as good as a true ending.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That was really
That was
good.
worth the trouble.
right? I really like the normal ending.
Oh, I guess we can do the thing now. So we'll see you guys.
Oh my gosh, it's time.
It's time.
It's time. True route.
True route. True route. True route. Duck tank. Duck tank. Duck tank.
Duck tank.
Train. Wait, duck train.
Duck train. Duck train.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a textbook example of why the boys should never leave us alone.
This is why Luke should never leave us alone.